Hey guys, it's Face Niko, and today we're gonna play teammates.
Who's the best player you've played with?
The best player I played with was definitely all of them cold. Like it's very hard to choose between them because they're kind of different players, but everyone like in their prime were really good, and like I learned a lot from them. But if I would really have to choose one, it probably would be Cold because he's just way more consistent than all of us in the end. But as I said, like they were all really good in their roles, so it's very hard to compare them.
Who likes to celebrate the most after an event?
I think like me, Cold, and Yanko are definitely the ones who celebrate the win the way we should. Like we always want to try. Like if you get a trophy at the event, we always want to try to like go out. We're gonna like go to a party. You're gonna do like the best party we can just to celebrate the trophy. Because I feel like if you win a trophy, like you really have to like do something to celebrate. You can just like go back to the hotel and you just like sit in the room and you like don't do anything. So I think like it's me, Cold, and Yanko that definitely are the ones who celebrate the wins.
Who is the funniest player you've played with?
The funniest player I played is definitely Alu. That was from 2017 in FaZe Clan, the first lineup I have joined. He was really funny to play with. He had really positive vibes. He was making jokes of opponents. We really had a good atmosphere playing with him, and I definitely enjoyed every second with him.
Who's the worst AWPER you've played with?
That has to be the Rain. He's probably like the most worst AWPER that I played with. Like we never give him the AWP basically. Like every time he has the AWP, he's just give it to someone else. Like whoever like has it, just don't give it to Rain, and that's it. So he is definitely the one that we take from his hands basically.
Who has the biggest ego?
I would say that I have the biggest ego in the team because I also kind of earned it, right? Like I have been up there like at the top time, and you just like gain it by the time you spend there, right? So it's not like that everything I say is like the last word or anything, but especially like from outside when people like see me playing or people see me acting in the team, like everyone thinks that like I'm the face of FaZe, like I'm the guy who like if I tell something, that's it, like that's like there's no discussion, blah blah, blah whatever. But it's not really like that. But it is me who has the biggest ego in the team.
Who's the least intelligent outside of the game?
Yeah, if I would really have to choose, that would be Colzera, definitely. He's like kind of not the least intelligent, but he's like kind of just lazy to think about some stuff, and he's just like, okay, that's it, like fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. So I guess if I really have to choose, I think it would be him.
Who's the best AWPer you've played with?
The best AWPer I played was definitely Guardian. I didn't really play with too many AWPers in the team. As I said, I had only like 2 organizations, so I played with like 3 AWPers or something. So but Guardian was definitely in his prime, or like when we were the best, he was definitely the best AWPer I played with. He really had a big impact, and he's just like known for some crazy stuff that he's doing in the game. So it's him.
Who's the most clutch player?
The most clutch player at the moment is definitely Brocky. He has been kind of our player to rely when it comes to clutches. Like he, even like on stats, when we look at, like he was the best clutcher like in the whole scene at the moment. So it's him.
Who's the most underrated player you've played with?
I think the most underrated player I played with was Alu back in 2017, as I already said. So he didn't really have like crazy stats or anything, but he really did a lot for the team when it comes to like communication, when it comes to like taking initiative, to calming the team down, to bringing some like good energy when like we are losing and stuff like that. So that's the something people can't really see like outside of the game, right? Or just by the stats. So I would really have to choose Alu back then, especially because like right now he's like having really good stats and everything, but back then he didn't have great stats, but he still did a lot for the team. So I'm gonna choose him.
Who's the biggest rager on the team?
Biggest rager on the team, I'm gonna put myself again. I mean, it's not like I'm not raging like at my teammates or anything. Like I'm not screaming at them. I'm not like blaming them, or I'm not like being toxic to them. I'm just like sometimes just calling out the opponents basically when I down. Like, look at this guy. Like he's whatever. It's just like saying some bad words and stuff like that. So the other guys are not really like in that way. So I have to pick myself here, unfortunately.
Who has the best aim that you played with?
The best aim player that I played with was definitely Rain. He has always had a sharp aim, and he's probably only player that I'm gonna choose like out of all the players when it comes to like just aim. Like definitely he's the one at the top for me, and then I can choose like Twist after that, but he's not playing with me, so he's definitely Rain up there for me.
Who is the most hardworking player?
The most hardworking player, I think it has been me for a very long time, and I think I still work very hard. Cold was doing it as well, so if I would have to choose, I would put myself first, and I would put Cold second. But I have always kind of been like doing my best all the time and just like trying to improve all the time, improve my team, especially now that I became the IGL a year ago or a bit longer. So I always just try to put so much time into everything, so I would have to choose myself. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.